is Shineathon. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for supporting the work of Shine and believing in it. And we hope that you enjoyed the movie tonight, Love at First Spark. And my goodness, what an ending, eh?
Wow.
Oh.
I would definitely be adopting a dog, I think, after that movie. They had a little adoption party at the end there. I couldn't say no.
Very nice. Hey, we want to say a massive thanks to everyone that has given. And as you can see at the bottom there, Stella, 71 people are part of the 200 Club.
So good. We had a target to see if we could reach 80 by the time we're done here tonight, and we are so close. Could we count you in to be a part of the 200 Club? Which means you're going to have to be able to give and donate, invest $1,000. If that's you, though, and that's in your heart to give, 0508 003 003.
Yeah, we will say a huge thank you to Heather in Tauranga for her gift of $500.
Thanks, Heather.
Amazing. Sandra in Whakatane coming on board with $5 a week into Shine TV, getting that Shine TV corner bag as a thank you. And that's actually for anybody and everybody who gives $5 a week or more. That's about $20 a month. We will send you one of these as a thank you.
Yeah, beautiful. Lovely little gift. $20 a month, $5 a week. 3 people on the line right now, definitely capacity. And let's check in with the regions and see how it's going. I reckon we should start
in Otago.
Good
in
place
Otago.
Let's work our way up.
Oh, let's go from Otago. Where are we heading next? Otago. And as you can see, when Otago is compared to Otago, it's doing very, very well.
They're actually on par, yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Otago.
I tell you where we should go next, and that's Otago.
No, let's not go to Otago. Let's go to Otago.
All right, let's go to Canterbury. Can we go to Canterbury?
Southland.
We'll go to Southland, eh?
Hey, thank
Canterbury.
you.
Okay.
Very good.
Canterbury, you're looking very good. That's at 126. Could we get that up to 130?
Yep.
Like by the time we're done here,
I tell you what we haven't done tonight. We haven't checked in with Auckland. Let's have a look at Auckland. Tamaki Makoto.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
Okay, we see you, Auckland. We see you.
Is this Waiheke Island out here?
That's Samoa.
Great barrier.
Why did I ask that? I'm not sure. But hey, we'll include them. 0508 003 003. We should check in with, don't say it, Tauranga, Bay of Plenty.
Okay, let's have a look.
Check in there.
Very nice.
Well done.
Very
76.
nice.
Well done.
Hey, the picture that you're getting is that people are giving all around New Zealand. You can represent your region by calling now, but this is the time where we really need as many people as possible on the phones to get the shortfall in funding that we're still believing for. So look, if you can call right now, 0508 003 003, $20 a month, you get this little gift, which is really nice. That's just $5 a week. What an affordable way to become a Shine TV supporter.
Absolutely. And the lady we saw just on screen, that's my auntie Helen. She's volunteering on the phone.
From Otago.
She's from Otago, yeah.
She's a wonderful lady, Helen.
She's not, but isn't that cool? You know, it's everybody. You know, we're all whānau here, doing what we can to make this happen. I think that's awesome. And tonight you can be a part of it with your investments. 0508 003 003. We'd love to hear from you.
Hi, my name's Courtney. I've lived here on the beautiful sunny Kapiti coast for the last 22 years, and I'm happily married with 3 kids, and we really love watching Shine TV. With having a teenager, I'm aware of how things have changed so much just in the years since he's been growing up, and for my younger 2, I really worry about the kind of things that are on mainstream media and the normal news. I love that we can tune into Shine and not have to worry about what the kids may or may not see. There's not going to be any inappropriate use of language or anything that I wouldn't want them seeing in the media. Even if the children's programs are finished in the afternoons, we know that what comes on next is going to be safe for family viewing. That's really gives me peace of mind as a mum. In late 2018, my second child was born, and during that time I went through a bit of postpartum anxiety, and watching Shine TV was really sometimes the highlight of my day. I was really taking things hour by hour when he was a young baby, and knowing that I could just pop on the TV and have even a little bit of company, some encouraging words was just what really got me through in those early days when he was born. My granddad was a missionary, and he went out and spoke to groups of hundreds, if not thousands, at rallies, But for me as a mum, that's not something I'm into, but I love that my mission is in my home with my children, and knowing that we can watch Shine TV and have something that's safe for the kids to watch, educational, and even the family movies we can watch as a whole family together, that's really important, especially in these days. The world seems like it's at a bit of unrest, but coming back to our Christian roots and values is really important, and my mission is in my home with my children. Sometimes in the evenings I like watching The Way of the Master. It's quirky but also very entertaining. I love how everyone's challenged, and there's always a good message that comes from that program. Donating to Shineathon is really important. You don't have to give a lot, you can just give what you feel's on your heart. Every time I've donated in the past, I've just popped into my bank account and seen what I think I could spare that day or that week, and it always comes back to bless me. Donating to Shine TV means that you can help other families like me continue to watch amazing Kiwi Christian content in your homes. This is really important, especially in these days with all the horrible things that you see on TV and going around in the world, to know that you can have some pure Christian content in your homes.
Kia ora. Good evening. It's so lovely to have you join us this evening. Shine TV. It is a viewer-supported channel, and it is. That's a bit cute, Stella. We're so lucky to have you. Thank you so much for joining in. Now, I tell you, we have a new challenge.
Nice.
That's been kicked off.
With a hiss and a roar.
Yeah, well, I was just going to say, we haven't even really technically announced it yet, but it's already underway and happening.
That's
We've
right.
heard from 12 people.
$100 giving. I like these moments. I feel like $100 is a great way to become a Shine supporter. You know, you can come in, take a spot. If you want to give a little bit more, you can take a couple of spots with a $200 gift. If you're able to give, say, $1,000, you can take 10 spots straight away. So already, as you can see, $1,200 worth of giving has come in.
Amazing.
And we've got $1,800 to find, or 18 gifts of $100. It's one of those everybody in moments.
It
Absolutely.
really is.
And the cool thing about that, if you have got the capacity to do that, you're standing in the gap for somebody who's watching who's not able to do that. And that's going to go a long, long way. It's going to be all in, all hands on deck. So if that's you, can we count you in?
Yeah.
0508 003 003.
Can I just say, I really loved that testimony that we just heard from our
Yeah.
friend on the Kapiti Coast. You know, I am a mum of young kids myself, and I know that it can be so hard. Like through the night, you're up all hours of the any time. It doesn't even feel like nighttime. You know, you're just constantly awake. Isn't it cool that we've got Shine TV available to us, to our young families through the night? You know, people who maybe suffer insomnia, can't sleep, they can turn on Shine TV and all the likes. I think it's pretty cool that it's around the clock available to people who need it.
Yeah, isn't it amazing that the God that we serve as Christians is close to the brokenhearted? Like, he actually cares about those who are disenfranchised. He's got a heart for the meek. Like, that's a Sermon on the Mount, right? Blessed are the
Absolutely.
poor in spirit.
Yeah.
Blessed are those who are persecuted for my name's sake. Like, those are amazing things for a person to say, especially God to say, because he could just go, hey, here are the rules, obey them, I'm God. But he goes, nah, I'm going to help you with your struggle. And as Sharon was just saying, Shine TV is there in those dark moments, and it really is a light and a beacon of hope for so many people. Hey, you might be giving for you tonight because you benefited from it, or you might just want to give on behalf of somebody else. You might be going, hey, I know that my $100 gift or my $500 gift is going to make all the difference in somebody else's life. That's a cool reason.
Yes, and amen to all of that. It's a reassurance when you watch Shine TV that God is walking beside you, no matter where your journey is in your faith. And we can only bless other people by doing that, right? So if you're in a position to be able to maybe bless somebody else with the impact that Shine TV has, can we count you in right now? 0508 003 003.
Someone that has called tonight is Trish.
And she's joining us on the phone right now. Good evening, Trish.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, we are having such a lovely time. Thank you so much for getting in touch. Trish, can we ask you, what is it about Shine TV that you love?
Well, I actually really enjoy some of the movies that are on and the teaching as well. We've watched things like J. John and Driving Through History and those sort of programs. And it's good to have programs that are kid-friendly and you don't have to worry about what you're going to see and have to turn a program off halfway through because it's not suitable. And the teaching is always really uplifting and encouraging.
Trish, you're calling from Whitianga. I think that's one of the glorious places in this beautiful country of ours. What would you say?
It's God's little corner of New Zealand.
I agree 100%.
I'm not going to disagree with
you.
You
must just feel like you're on holiday all the time. Hey, Trish, can you give the rest of New Zealand a bit of a rack up for us? Get them calling 0508 003 003.
Yeah, it's really important to keep Shine TV on air, because we need things that people can watch where they can learn about God. I mean, some people might get onto this channel by mistake and then find that they're spoken to by something that's on the TV. But it's really important to keep good quality programming available for people in the country. And donating is the only way that we're going to be able to do that.
Amen, Trish. You're a star.
She could
Stay
be
wonderful.
presenting Shineathon.
Should you? You can have it. Oh, it's lovely to speak with you, Trish. Thank you so very much for your generous donation as well into Shine TV. Speaking of, guys, we just heard from the Fong family in Auckland giving $1,000, taking care of 10 spots in our challenge.
Thanks,
Thank
Fong
you so
family.
much, Fong family, and we'll be sending you that beautiful Shine TV throw. We can also count them in as one of the people in the 200 Club.
Wouldn't it be great if there's another family who can give and match the Fongs?
That would be amazing.
Right, let's keep that moment of generosity going. We know that not everybody can give at the $1,000 level, but if somebody could go, you know, the Fongs have done it, we're going to do it as well. We'd invite you to call that through 0508 003 003, or they can give on the website.
Shineathon.co.nz.
Hi everybody, welcome to my home here in Wanganui. My name is Sharon Napier. I actually got saved probably about 35 years ago. About 5 years down the track I encountered my first big tragedy where I lost my one-year-old grandson to meningitis. And it was then that I realised I didn't really know God at all. Fell into a very deep, dark sort of place, and for about another 5 years after that I just felt really, really lost. One day I went to visit my grandson at his graveside and just cried out to God all over again, and I just heard him say so strongly, just be still and know that I am God. And so I literally felt the Holy Spirit pick me up and stand me back up on my feet and say, come on, let's go. And I sort of never looked back afterwards. And then I found out that my daughter had breast cancer as well. She was only 32, and spent a lot of time seeking God. And when she passed in my arms, I was able to say to her, God's got you, darling, God's got you. And the peace that passes all understanding just covered me after that. Just kept walking and kept trusting, and just fell into the arms of God basically for a while. And like I was saying before, and that was where Shine TV came in. Just sort of became my go-to kind of place when I was feeling a bit down. And there were little things that were always just jumping out at me whenever I watched Shine that I felt like was just for me. 4 years after my daughter passed, I found out that I had cancer in my kidney. I was on my mum's couch for about 3 months, couldn't go anywhere, couldn't do anything, and I just watched Shine TV on my phone like all the time, because it was like God, my Bible and Shine and Radio Rima all bunched into a little bunch, because that was where I was being fed constantly for 3 months. And by the time I was able to get up, God had done some miraculous thing, because I was just full of this faith and trust that I have, that I've come out the other side of all these things. Yeah, and so that's why I'm really thankful, you know, for Shine, because there's always just something on there that, you know, honestly, you'll watch it and you'll think, you know, that's just for me. So, you know, if you're ever thinking about what is my ministry, what can I do, you'll be amazed at what a few dollars towards, you know, a ministry like Shine can do, because God can reach, like, you know, the whole country for you, and you'll be a part of that, and you'll be a part of all the wonderful stories that you hear on Shine, just whatever you've got, even the smallest amount, because God is reaching so many lives through things like Shine TV. And I think about the very rural communities that necessarily don't have churches and home groups and stuff like that. Shine can become what they need. Do it, because it's a ministry in itself.
Shineathon!
Yes.
Oh yes, we are excited to be with you tonight. Thank you for staying up with us. Thank you for your support. And if you want to call, you can get on the phone 0508 003 003 or give at shineathon.co.nz.
Wasn't that a beautiful testimony from Sharon?
It really was.
She's had a rough time of it, man. But she said in that testimony that Shine TV was there when she needed it the most. And I guess for a lot of Kiwis up and down the country, that's exactly the thing. Shine TV is there when you need it the most. It's that reassurance, it's that empowerment, it's that hope that us as Kiwis have in relying on Shine TV. Thank you for playing your part tonight. We're not done yet, though.
Yeah, I think it's nothing that we're doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, we can only do so much. We can turn on the lights, we can turn on the cameras, we can play the movies, you know? But the way that God moves through that, like, we don't do any of that. And I'm just so humbled, you know, that God is using this ministry that we have here in New Zealand to do that for people like Sharon. I think it's awesome.
Absolutely.
That's what you make possible with your donation tonight.
Thanks so much to Joanne in New Plymouth, who's given $100. Really appreciate that. Dawn in Waitoa, thank you for your gift. Bruce and Jan, you gave $1,000. And Tito, appreciate your gift. Big thanks to Arnold in Otaki, giving $365, $1 a day. I personally love that level of giving.
Awesome.
It resonates with me. Dorothy just gave $100.
Thank you,
Charles and Valerie, thanks for your $100.
Wow, this
and
is
slowly
amazing.
but surely things are happening. I believe that we've got a bit of an update. If you look at your graphic below, saying 8 to go.
Let's see.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, we've done it.
We've done 40.
done 40?
Oh, and we were only looking for 30.
Yeah.
Over and above, y'all.
That's
what I'm talking
amazing.
about. Love it. Thank you for your support of your Shine TV.
Oh, that's a great one too.
I like this one.
74 in the 200 club.
We said 80.
Before we're done tonight, which is less than half an hour away, we want to get that target up to, we want to get that number up to 80. That was our target.
Wow.
So that's what, 6 to go in about 30 minutes?
Yeah, it can
Can it
happen.
be done?
It can happen.
Oh, that's exciting. I'm loving this moment also that's happening on screen right now. Obviously, these guys are on the phone talking to somebody, and he's like, yeah, that's me. That's me waving to you. I love it. You can give them a call as well. 0508 003 003.
It's just gone up to 75 in the 200 club, which is very exciting.
What is
that can
happening right now?
5 more needed this evening. Can you help us? Not for everybody, but your $1,000 counts you in. 0508 003 003. Let's talk to Murray, and Muzz is on the line in beautiful Leaston. Murray, lovely to be talking to you tonight. Hello, Murray.
Hello.
Hi.
Good to be chatting to you. Thanks, first of all, for your gift into Shine TV. We appreciate the support.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. No, that's good. It's a good opportunity to support what you do with Shine TV. It's a great program. I love, we watch Shine TV most nights. Wendy, my wife, she loves watching the movies as well. So, yeah, that's very good station. It needs to be well supported by those that can give.
Oh, it's so good to have you and your beautiful wife tuning in. I just have a question, Murray, because your gift, you know, we're sending you a throw blanket. Now, who's going to have that on their knees when you're watching Shine TV?
Well, my wife, because she's got a Model A, Ford Model A, and she needs a rug over her knees.
Oh,
Wow.
Ford
Did you just say
Model
she's got
A?
Ford Model A?
I have no idea what that is.
That's a very old car,
Yeah.
which would be quite the drafty thing to drive this time of year.
Oh, maybe she can like wear it as a shawl.
Or maybe Murray, you might.
She'll be able to tell her friends all about the Shine program, so that's great.
But maybe you could get your very own one for yourself if you'd want to give again.
Yeah, well, that opportunity will come up.
Oh, I love it. It's so good to hear from you, Murray. Can I just ask one last question? What would you say to somebody who's thinking about donating tonight?
Well, yeah, look, we like to donate to the Shineathon because it's our opportunity to give back. The Shineathon does a lot. The Shine TV does a lot for us. At home we can watch a TV channel that is good, it's clean, and there's always good programs to watch. It's family and it's funded by its listeners. Oh no, we really like it, so that's what we do. And it's just, I just gave what, of course, we're on holiday at the moment. Well, not on holiday, but we're on a trip in a motel, and we're watching it. And I said, Wendy, it's a while since we've given to this. Can we do it tonight? And we did. So.
You're a star.
Oh, that's
Murray.
great.
Awesome.
Oh, well, Murray, we appreciate you taking some time off your amazing holiday to give to Shine TV and for your encouragement as well. So thank you very much.
Thank
Lovely
you,
to
Murray.
talk to you.
Oh, I mean, it just goes to show wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you can make time. If you've been thinking about donating to Shine TV, make your time right now. 0508 003 003. We would love to hear from you, whatever you're able to give this evening.
I'm kind of interested in the car as well. Like
I
wanted
could
to
see
talk.
you. I could see you.
I wanted to talk about
We
the
need
car.
to get a photo,
That
Murray.
went
of the
right
car.
over my head.
Hey, listen, if you aren't able to give 1,000, do what you can. 0508 003 003. We really want to chase down this target of 80 families, 80 individuals before we're done tonight. Can we count you in? Shineathon.co.nz or 0508 003 003.
I'm Adrienne Farrell and I live in Napier. I probably heard about Shine through Christian friends. I've watched Shine for years, maybe 15 to 20 years. I like watching J. John. I really love the 700 Club. Andrew Urquhart did his program on Christianity and the Treaty. Fascinating. I think I've watched that series at least probably twice now.
I enjoy watching Shine. I really encourage my family to watch it.
I found Shine very, very helpful, particularly if I'm having a busy and a stressful day. I just love having it in the background because it just brings a lovely atmosphere, reminds me of the Lord, of God. So I appreciate having that in the home. Wonderful. There's so much good there, which I think has such a good effect on our country as a whole.
I would fully recommend anyone who wants to give to Shine TV and Rema Media to do so, because New Zealand is a mission field and we're the missionaries.
I do think it's very important to give to Shine, even if it's a small amount. Give what you can.
You know, we need to support Christian things in our community. So it's an outreach.
Because of your support, you've encouraged others through content like this.
If you're an outcast or considered to be a dirty person, or you're at the bottom of the rung, who cares that your baby's been snatched? Who do you go to for help? And that's why we're doing what we're doing. As a charity, we do need money. We're going to have to do Everest Base Camp. might had some health needs, had a pacemaker implanted a couple of years ago. How wise was it to actually do this? We all know that when something happens in life, we can allow it to shrink our world. But it's really important not to shrink. At the end of our lives, we're going to be thinking about how we spend our lives. What is it in our lives that we can do that's going to count for eternity?
Inspiring content made possible thanks to you.
Thank you for joining us on Shine TV. It is lovely to be at your place. And look at that number, 75 people have already given and are part of the 200 Club. We've got 4 people on the line right now. It's all happening, and we'd invite
another one calling through.
to join the excitement on 0508 003 003.
Can I just real quick explain what this 200 Club
go.
is? Because we would love to welcome you to the club. So we have seen 75 people give gifts of $1,000 or more. And when you do that, that's how you get into the 200 Club. Very exclusive. I get that's not for everybody, but we'd love to count you in with whatever gift you're able to give this evening. Maybe it is $1,000, maybe it's $5 a week. No mai, hara mai. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, we would love to get that target up to 80, right?
Yes.
So far, at the moment, we're sitting on 75. So before we cut loose tonight, we're 5 families away from making that happen. So if you do have the capacity, way exciting, and you're in a position to be able to give $1,000, would you? Can we count you in? 0508 003 003.
This person's written in, I think you told this story a couple of nights ago, Sharon. I tune into Shine TV so that my ex-gang member husband and my grandkids can have some positive Christian input and be influenced into knowing about God. Yeah, people watching from all walks of life, and that's the gospel for everybody, right? No matter who you are, no matter what you've done, there's nothing that you can do to make God love you more, and there's nothing you can do to make him love you less. He just loves you, and he gave his life for you. That's the message that Shine TV broadcasts day in, day out. We want to continue to do that, and if that matters to you, we're asking you to support it financially on 0508 003 003.
Maybe you've got your own story about how Shine TV has impacted you. You know, has there been a moment where the Lord has used it to reach right into your situation? If you do have a story like that, gosh, we'd love to hear it. We get so excited every time we hear these testimonies come in, and I'm so sure we only hear like the tiniest slither of things that happen, you know? So when you call through tonight, 0508 003 003, feel free to share a bit of that story, because we are all ears.
Thank you to Glennis in Christchurch, who's just given $200. Ada and Jane, $100. We're not quite there yet. The reality of the situation here at Shine TV is there is a funding shortfall. So we're not quite there. Can we count you in to see if we can meet this?
Yeah.
It's going to take everybody. 0508 003 003 or shineathon.co.nz.
You know what this is going to take? You know what this is going to take.
I know what it's going to take.
Get you on the phone. You can do it on your own, because we're going to have a phone room blitz. Phone room blitz. Phone room blitz.
That was some bad clapping,
All right.
We'll work on that, all right?
Sarah and I were just doing this before, which we think's kind of funny. Come, they told me momentum.
What is happening right now?
I have no gifts to bring momentum.
Anyway, that's just a little Christmas carol that you can sing at home.
Very good.
Phone room blitz means you have to jump on the phone and blitz the phone. 0508 003 003. We'd love to see another 5 people on the line right now. That would be, I think, full capacity for us.
Yeah, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum.
You got it.
That just took me by surprise. Hey, it is a little bit quiet now. You've made the people start listening to you and not call that number. So let's get back on track.
Really? Actually, it's going really well. There's like quite a few
I'm not
people
hearing
on the
any
lines.
phones. No,
You're right,
thing's not
Chet.
ringing.
There is still capacity, though, to take some phone calls. Phone HQ, can you give us a wave if you're not on the phone?
Yeah,
I see Nadia's waving.
Just a couple of them who could take your call right now.
For real, I'm going to be falling asleep at midnight tonight, and it'll be like, momentum.
Time is fast running out on our Shineathon. Can we count you in? 0508 003 003. Shineathon.co.nz if it's a little bit easy for you.
Yeah, that's right.
Pum.
$1,000 is what it takes to join the 200 Club, and if you are able to give at that level, your Shine TV can definitely handle those sort of gifts in its funding need. And what an amazing thing to give to. We've been talking about it for the last few nights. We're going to tell you more stories, but God is doing incredible things, and as people who love this country, who love what the church is all about, would you contribute? Would you be a part of it? 0508 003 003, shineathon.co.nz.
Hi, my name is Santana Jordan. I'm based here in Napier. I came to Christ 28 years ago as a mother that was going through domestic violence, and I wanted to end my life. That's when I gave my heart to God, and ever since then it hasn't been an easy road. I've had my ups and downs, but God has always steered me back no matter what. Shine TV has been a part of that. I've suffered from chronic regional pain, where this has helped me a great deal to stay focused on God. He is walking with me day in and day out, no matter what. If someone needed Shine TV, I could always recommend them to them, because it's done a great deal for me, so I know it will impact your life as well. The reason why I watch Shine is because it is good for your soul. It's your daily bread, it's your daily walk, it's your daily intake, no matter what. I feel the impact on New Zealand with Shine Television has been a real good impact, because I have seen in my church not only more people coming to Christ. Why not you donate to Shine Television? If you're unsure, why not do it? Because look at me.
Feel the power of momentum, inspired by the encouraging words of 2 Chronicles 15 verse 7. But as for you, be strong and do not give up, for your work will be rewarded. Hi, I'm Luke Weston, the CEO of Rema Media, and I'm delighted to let you know that right now, Shineathon is in motion and you are needed. We have an exciting new opportunity to share the hope of Jesus in your community, and you can make all of that possible. Call now on 0508 003 003 or donate safely at shineathon.co.nz.
Because of your support, you've encouraged others through content like this.
It's very easy to have a goal of pursuing wealth. And if not material wealth, then sometimes maybe social prestige. And these take our eyes off of the goal of serving God. Jesus, earlier in his Sermon on the Mount, will talk about how where your treasure is, there your heart will be. And our heart is to follow God.
It seems to me that money is one of the most spiritual things around, in that it can be used for incredible evil, but also for incredible good. And so the key issue here is your own heart. What do you do in your heart in relation to material possessions? And that's one of the reasons why in my own life, I try to have a discipline of giving regularly. When I tithe, actually I try and increase that 10% every year. One of the reasons I'm doing that is I'm trying to say to my own heart that's easily deceived, hey, everything you've got is from God. And so I'm giving a bit back to him as a way of saying it's all for you and it's all from you.
Just good television made possible thanks to you.
Shine TV, Shineathon, broadcasting around New Zealand since 2002. It's always had this financial model. It's paid for by the saints. And thank you very much if you are a supporter. If you haven't yet given, you'd like to be a part of this massive moment of generosity, Man, look at that. We started the night looking to get to 80 people in the 200 Club. We're at 77.
Wow.
Well, we're not going home until that ticks over to 80 tonight.
We're $3,000 away.
Basically, that's what it is. Yeah, can we count you into the 200 Club? For your trouble, we'll give you a beautiful gift of a throw. That could be all yours. The bigger picture, though, is that you're giving to a ministry that is there when you need it the most. It's like an anchor for your soul, the hope that Shine TV provides. We're chasing down 80 families. At the moment, we're at 77. Can we count you in?
Let's do it. Hey, can I go to the think tank?
Yeah, go.
To the
Let's
think
do
tank.
this.
While
Love me a
Sharon's
think
doing that, just wanted to highlight something at the back. 35%. You'll see up there. That means 35% of the funding that Shine TV is believing for in this Shineathon has been found, which is just amazing.
So thank you.
Thank you so much. That means there's still definitely capacity, though, to be a part of this and to give generously. So we're believing for the money that we need to continue.
Who do you want to say thank you to?
I would like to say thanks to Peter and Patricia. These guys just gave recently, I believe, I stand corrected, but I think Peter and Patricia are in Tauranga, which is lovely. I love that. Patricia is my middle name, and there's quite a few Patricias representing in the think tank. Shout out to Marie, shout out to Arnold, shout out to Jatine. All these people giving into Shine TV in the last little while. Glenys, Charles and Valerie, also John and Lynn. I must say as well, a huge thanks to our friend Diane. Now, she is listening tonight in Stratford. So I just wanted to say a huge hello, thank you for tuning in, and thank you so much for your gift into Shine TV. You donate, we will write your name on one of these ping pong balls, and slowly but surely, we will fill up the tank.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So exciting. Well, that is very cool to see. But we're still looking for these 3 people we can give at that $1,000 level as well, plus all of the giving that you feel on your heart to give, whatever your best gift is. Let's finish with a hiss and a roar. There's still all of these amazing volunteers here in Phone HQ that would just love a phone call, wouldn't they?
Absolutely. I love what you said there, whatever's on your heart. At the moment, we're chasing down 80 people to join the 200 Club with $3,000 shy of that. If that's you, if Shine TV has impacted you in whatever way, shape or form, would you be able to give back to that? 0508 003 003. 3 still needed at $1,000. You can jump online to shineathon.co.nz as well.
Yeah, you're making a massive impact when you give. And maybe you're hearing for the first time tonight that you're actually needed, like that Shine TV is what we call viewer supported. It's pretty unusual. Mostly, TV is paid for by either subscriptions or pretty much by advertising. But Shine TV takes the money that you give, and that happens across thousands of people, and hey presto, you've got yourself a TV channel. God's working in incredible ways. So, hey, look, can you be part of that, this incredible thing that happens? 0508 003 003.
Now, joining us on the phone is a friend from Otaki, and her name is Anne. Good evening, my friend. Thanks for joining us. How are you tonight?
Oh, good and excited at what you're getting through, and that wonderful film about dogs.
Isn't it the best? Love at first bark. What is it that you love so much about Shine TV, Anne?
Well, you just said it's viewer supported. I think it supports viewers.
Oh.
It does, and it's there. It's no doubt a work of God. It's there because it's always on when you need it. It's got to the stage now when I only have it on because I can't bear the rest of the rubbish. You know it's safe. You've heard everybody say that. It is. It's a place you can go to where you know you're not going to be overcome with depressing stories, with nasty innuendos about sex and all this sort of thing. And it's so many times, for me personally, it seems as though it's talking to me specially because it's answering questions I haven't quite asked. And it's been there with so much information and bringing the word to a new level of involvement and commitment and so on. So it's just a wonderful place to be. And I loved Sunday services. It's church at home, and it's just lovely to be able to be part of all that. And know that you're not missing anything because you can't get out or anything.
You're a beautiful soul, Anne. Thank you so much for your gift. Before we cut you loose, what would you say to somebody who's watching Shine TV right now in Invercargill, maybe in Auckland City, who hasn't given just yet?
Well, why not?
That's a good question.
Still got time. Do it.
That's
Thanks,
it. Simple.
Simple as that.
Short and sweet.
Love that. So many
She's
great
so
things.
lovely.
And right at the start of that call, you know, she said, you say viewer supported, but actually it supports the viewers.
Yep.
That's the line of the night.
Yep, absolutely.
And it came from Anne, so that's so good. Hey, look, we've only got just a minute left until we have to finish up Shineathon for tonight.
Wow.
We would love just a massive influx of generosity. If you're on the phone...
Can
with
I
Shineathon,
jump on the phones? I want to answer some phone calls.
Go on then.
If you're on the phone when it finishes, we'll take your call and make sure we process that gift. So we know it's late, but would you join us tonight?
Absolutely, would you join us tonight? We do with 3 families, individuals shy of our target of 80. We would love to be able to count you in and say we're done with our target tonight. And then you could join the 200 Club. For your trouble, we will give you and bless you with this $1,000 blanket. Could be worth it with $1,000 with this blanket. So there's still room for you to join us tonight. 0508 003 003 with your best gift.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you so much for your giving. Keep on calling. You are welcome to join us right now. We're going to stay and answer some phone calls. 0508 003 003 shineathon.co.nz. Thank you so much, New Zealand.